Hello, this is Julie. Welcome to the Thrifty Paper Garden. I wanted to do eBay sales update. Now I started selling at the end of August and have continued to do fairly well. I've learned a lot along the way, what I like to sell, what I don't like to sell, and what kind of things to look out for. So I just wanted to show you some of the things that I sold in May and June. And if you have any questions, I would love to try to help you out if I can. And maybe I could learn something from your questions as well. So, by the way, this is a cruise that my husband and I took with our family. 22 of us had a fabulous time. Okay, the first thing is I don't sell many clothes, but the clothes I do sell are plus size, and I find a fair amount of plus size clothes have the size tag removed. So I usually, unless it's something really good, I don't buy those. I need some kind of indicator of size, but this was a new with tag Lane Bryant little sleeveless smocked top, and I do have a mannequin. It's not a plus size mannequin, so oftentimes I will, when I take the front picture, I put a little clothespin in the back of it to kind of gather it and make it a little bit more attractive, which clothing stores do that as well. And this also I found at a garage sale for $1, new with tags. Not quite as big a size, but new with tags is good, and we were coming into the summer months, so I picked that up. And I do include measurements to the best of my ability and do reference them to, now this was a Sigrid Olsen, so they could go to that website and see how clothing fit of that brand. And craft patterns. I usually pick up my craft patterns $49.99. Oftentimes just look them up quick to see if they're doing all right. This was kind of hit and miss, but I figured I would take a chance, and that sold quite quickly. They're so easy to ship and lightweight. This I found at a garage sale. They just had junk all over and no price on anything, so I was just going to pile everything into a box and make an offer. And these 1985, still in the box, Viewmaster. I don't remember Prince of Power, but I guess she was a heroine of some sort. So that went for $20 and free shipping. Again, very easy to ship. I just put a piece of cardboard in there so it wouldn't get bent or damaged. This was an extra large Coldwater Creek, so good size, good brand, just a real basic plain black dress. Every woman needs a plain basic black dress. And I did add this little necklace to brighten it up, but of course I mentioned in the listing that the necklace was for display purposes and not for sale, though someone tried to get me to sell it to them. This was another a 22 wide jumper dress, Villager Sport, so again, good brand, good size, 100% cotton, sleeveless, coming into the summer. So that was a good sale. Pottery Barn Kids sheets. Linen continued to be my favorite thing. Between sheets and curtains, that's the bulk of my business. And these Pottery Barn Kids sheets are very good quality, and I think they, unless they get stained, they really hold up. They don't pill easily. So if you can find the set, and I don't like how most thrift stores separate the pillowcases from the sheet sets, and I did not find the pillowcase, but it still sold fairly quickly, fairly well. And most of these will fit into a padded flat rate envelope, so even though linens can be heavy, the flat rate amount is great for shipping. Now this is Ralph Lauren sheets, 100% cotton. Again, very good quality. I found 3 of these. 2 of them were full size, one was twin, balled up together in between the clothing racks where you hang the clothes. And I spotted it and pulled it out, and I've sold the 2 full ones. I still have the twin one, but very good style, good brand. Good high quality sheets are hard to find, I guess. Another Pottery Barn. This is Starfish, so it was good material, or good image. And this, I found 2 sets of these, the Nick and Nora jersey knit, and a lot of thrift stores put their price tag through the material, and this was a jersey knit, and once a hole is there, a hole is there. And so I did put a little freight check, and of course showed the hole, and disclosed that I put a little freight check. But they sold not real quickly, but they did sell both sets. This was a vintage Snoopy Woodstock vinyl shower curtain, never had been used. And again, this was pretty heavy, but I just slipped it into a padded flat rate envelope. This was my find, probably of the summer so far. 50 cents at a garage sale. 1976 Bionic Woman beach towel. It looked practically brand new. It probably had never seen sand. And that sold really quickly for $39.99. I priced it based on one I could find that had ever been listed or sold, and that sold for around $40. And I got very good feedback from it as well. I pick up some scarves. I haven't had a whole lot of luck selling them. They are easy to ship, but there's so many out there that I don't pick them up very much. This was a Club 7 Echo, so I thought maybe the brand might sell it. Didn't sell for too much. I have sold 3 sets of these Circle, which is just a Target brand, but again, it's the subject matter, these pretty horses. And this set came with the twin, flat fitted, and a pillow sham. I have also sold the Valances that are much like the pillow sham here. So even though it's just a Target brand, it is no longer being made, and people like it. This was a Williams-Sonoma tablecloth. It's a round tablecloth. A square tablecloth. I have a round table, so I displayed it the best that I could. And actually, when I found this, it had lint galore, like someone had, I don't know, just rolled it in lint. But I laundered it, took a lint brush to it, and it cleaned up really well, so I'm glad that I picked it up. This is a Pottery Barn Painterly Bird duvet cover, king size. Looked very wonderful. I got it at a church garage sale for $1 and sold it for $50 with medium flat rate shipping. These are quite rare, and I guess people really like them. This was just a cute throw in a state sale bag sale day. So I put that I paid probably about $1/4 for it, and it was just an FAO Schwartz Burstone plush. It was probably 4 inches tall, not very big. And then a vintage embroidery kit that had been opened, which I disclosed, but I counted all the skeins and everything was there. This is a 3X skirt. Had very pretty material, subject matter, lightweight for summer, and the peasant boho style that's popular. Waverly Valances. I sell a lot of Waverly. They're just good quality balances. And this Pottery Barn leopard print hand towel. Now just one little hand towel, $20. But again, it's a good brand, good subject matter, so I took a chance for the $1.50 I paid for it. A fit book. I saw this at a Goodwill one week. I passed it up. I came back. I decided to get it, but I thought people were into putting tracking their exercise and diet on their phones or Fitbits, and I didn't think that people would record them in books, but they were selling. So, and again, it was easy to ship. I was at a garage sale and all hats were 25 cents, and I had just watched a YouTube video, a couple of them actually, talking about trucker hats and all that kind of stuff, and I figured for a quarter, and this was the 25th anniversary tour of Beach Boys. Now my brother listened to Beach Boys when we were teenagers in the 70s, and I thought someone out there is going to want this, and it was white. I did wash it and it came out really nicely. Used some OxyClean, and so turned my quarter into $20. This is an interesting story. I found at the garage sale that I found the Princess of Power Viewmaster reels. I found 2 floppy disk computer games, and they were from LucasArt Games, and there were these 2 folded up magazines, and they were about the size of a little bit smaller than a newspaper, and they were just folded up and put in there, and I was going to sell them with the floppy disk computer games kind of as an extra, but I decided, well, I'll just look them up, and there weren't many out there, but the ones that had sold for good money, so I decided, well, I'll just sell the 2 magazines by themselves. Within, I don't know, an hour, the same person bought both of them for $20 a piece, and he mentioned how he would like them shipped to him, and of course I was happy to do that with him buying both of them, and I could combine shipping, but I probably overdid how I packaged them and got wonderful feedback because of it. In fact, he asked me how I had kept them in such good shape all these years, and I just had to laugh that they were just folded up in a box and sitting in someone's garage for probably the last 20 years. So you just never know what something, if you lot it together or sell it separately, research really pays off. Now I've been selling a lot of Zoot Suit patterns any time of year, and I usually get around $25 for them. These are no longer in print as far as I know. I don't know what it is with Zoot Suits, but, and especially the bigger sizes, this was a 44, 46, 48, and I only buy patterns that are uncut because I don't want to have to figure out if all the pieces are there. And again, I routinely pick up my patterns for 49 to 99 cents. Whoops, what am I, oh. Okay, I was at a church garage sale on Bag Day, so I was just stuffing these scrub tops. They were all extra large, and none of them were going for very much on their own, so I just lotted them up. Didn't go into a whole lot of detail, just mentioned the brands and that they were extra large, and they sold pretty quickly. And again, some more Valances. I had 3 packages of them at the church garage sale, $1 for each, and actually one package had 2 of them in there, so I got 4 Valances for $3. And I decided, rather, I usually sell them in sets of 2. I decided, since it's just one listing, I would sell them individually, and one person bought all 4 of them for $17 a piece. And again, this is a kind of a vintage Sayberry. It was a seersucker type lounge dress. It was 3X, and very lightweight and very was a good sale. And I think this is my last item. Again, another Waverly Valance. As I said, I usually sell them in sets of 2, but I'd only had one of these, and it did sell on its own. So some people are just looking for a valance for a small window and don't need the fullness of 2 of them. So those are a few of the things that I've sold in May and June. And again, if you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to try to help you out. I love my linens, and so I thank you for stopping by, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.